Well, like, I'm letting you all know right now. If you didn't want to hear me yap, y'all clicked on the wrong video. Hey, what's up, you guys? DJMama here, and as the title says, I entered a very, very large Edison tournament, around 70 players. Went all the way out of town for a very far tournament. Let's just say that. And then this is the deck I brought. It's Lightsworn. 40 card Lightsworn. We wanted to be kind of very just consistent. We just want to see what what we milled. And you'll see some of the sauce I just put in here. Obviously, we'll start with 2JD. Once this thing hit the board, most of the times, I pretty much won the game. JD is just so strong, and it's worth always finding with Gold Sark, but sometimes Gold Sark wasn't fast enough, and I kind of just lost tempo just waiting for Gold Sark to resolve. If I talk about my round, so it was 70 people, and it was going to be 6 rounds. If you went X2, it was really hard for you to move on to the next part of the Swiss round 6, the Swiss 6 rounds. You go to top 8. So you had to pretty much go like X1 if you wanted the best chances. X2 you had a chance, but it depended on how it went. Out of 70 players down to 8. And yeah, my round 1 opponent was someone who ended up being top 4 in the tournament. It was Blackwing off rip. And I have to say I played it very poorly. I always played into Icarus attack. I wasn't playing around it. I was just like, yeah, if you have Icarus attack, you have Icarus attack. And then I just like, yeah, I'll just play into it. It'll happen. So we lost that one very handily. We just couldn't stick anything. Even when I couldn't necessarily play around Icarus attack. And I was trying to. Nothing was sticking out for me. So yeah. But talking about the overall tournament run, I'm gonna talk about what I'm just gonna talk about what was good. So kind of just all over the place. Yeah, once again, JD, once it hit the board, it was great. Sometimes you just run out of Lumina turn 1 and use mill 3. You don't get to use Lumina that much. That you didn't get to use Lumina, but you always play 3 Wolf. Back when I was playing 2 Wolf because I didn't have the 3rd, it was a struggle. And now once you have 3 Wolf, you always want to play it. You either want to draw it to, of course, do recharge, or you want to have your mills always be effective. Jane. So I don't know. There's a time I thought 3 Jane was very powerful. With Threatening Roar in the back, it's just kind of okay. You probably just want Threatening Roars for just Arcus, which is fine, but I don't know. I think playing 1 Jane is probably what moving forward is what's going to happen. You can cut down to these 2 Janes in the future, but multiple Jane, I don't see it for her. Even versus Blackwing. So I went from Blackwing round 1 of immediate loss to Vayu Turbo. Yeah, Jane was a weird one. It's supposed to kind of help, sorta, but it didn't really pay off. Arcus was only kind of annoying in some matchups. He came up sometimes. 1800 defense is, a stat that is there. And that's about it. Milled some cards, and protecting him under either Roar or with Honest is not bad. Celestia. This card came in clutch many, many times. Does suck you have to tribute a Lightsworn for it, but played around it fairly well. I almost always got her effect off, and if they didn't bottomless her, I felt like, man, I think I won this one. And the reason they didn't bottomless her, though, is the one I lost in, like, round 5. They like, brain condor, and then I lost on the crackback. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Lila. Lila was pretty much always good. It was a name. It was back row removal. It was fine. I think fair enough card on its own. Mill 3 is strong. Raikou, I never really resolved it. It's a one of. I don't feel like set pass is the way. Maybe there could be a better Lightsworn name to run over Raikou, but I think he's just mine. He used to be like the best flip in Edison, and which he still is, but I don't think setting is what we're gonna be doing anymore. It's not as great. Honest, you always have to play honest. Don't ever cut honest. Never cut this man. He will always get you out of the situation. I'm like, you have to play around damage set the whole time. Your opponent fears it the entire time. Card Trooper, fine guy. Fine guy. I think I side him out most of the time because I'm like, going second, just running a Card Trooper that's 19 is a big stat, but sometimes it's not enough. And sometimes when it's not enough, he just kind of goes back down to 400 and he just like doesn't get as much value. We always play we always play these two no matter what. They're just great mills. Okay, here's was my spice. Caius and BrainCon. So I expected to go into this event where there was a lot of Blackwing or some dark decks that are going around, like a kind of, no, not really Diva Hero. There's maybe some pile dark decks going around. Never really got this off. Sadly didn't come up. Caius summon, I did do some Caius banish shenanigans. Never got to BrainCon though. Well, I think it's bad. No, I think what I try to use it for didn't pay off, but I think BrainCon are still decent. What I'm probably going to try to merge this into is I'm probably going to play Twilight in the future with like Sork, Trag, or Gores, and Sangan. Because I think that is a decent way to go. Obviously, we probably need a few more darks because these are two that are going to get banished regardless. So I don't think you should use those for Chaos Sork stuff. But yeah, okay. Moving on, of course. Charge. I think I only resolved this once in 5 rounds, and most of them went to like game 3. I saw a whole bunch of recharges, but only resolved this about 1 or 2 times. And while impactful, it was very unfortunate. I think I milled these off recharges or end phase mills, which is very unfortunate. Recharge into recharge is of course an incredibly strong combo, unless you don't get enough names. I ended up with 4 Lightsworns engraved, but only 2 of them were names. Sucks. Is what it is. Rhoda, I'm probably going to cut once you cut down some Janes. Gold Sark, God, I think they're good. The thing is, by the way the tournament was, I felt like it went too quickly to get, you got your value, but by the time you got to either the JD or you got the charge, you're kind of really far behind, and maybe you don't have enough life points to do the JD blow up. So maybe cut these for like Reckless, Upstarts, whatever you prefer. Foolish Burial, always good. Foolish Send Wolf to tribute Celestia was a hell of a play I made. That's all I'll say. Reincarnation, I know I made another great play off this, because I think they torrentialed my JD summon. Then I went Reincarnation, get JD back, and that was nasty work. And then our only like back row removal purely is Trunade, which is fine. It definitely put in work. Another card's that put in work. Beckoning Light, this card should never be cut. Do not cut Beckoning Lights. You can take out 1 for like the side. It's fine. Threatening Roar, I think we might be cutting this for like Trag and Gores in the future. It's a weird spot because I love the build with just Jane, Arcus, stick the summon, and then protect him under Roar, but I think more people are playing like Smashing Ground as removal. So yeah, it's like it protects you, but it's fine. I don't even, does Smashing Ground target? I don't think it does. So what I'd cut, obviously 2 Jane, I cut these 2 out, and the Rhoda. Raiko if I could. I don't know if there's another better Lightsworn name. You can play Aaron, maybe, if you want. Mills 3, which is fine enough. Do we cut anything else? We could cut the roars out because we're gonna just play like dark stuff with like Chaos Sork, Tragodia, Gores. And I think you can go down to 1 Gold Sark. I think resolving 1 is fine. You don't want to see multiple and just be waiting. You'll be waiting regardless if you play 1, but could be cuttable. I think the Brain Con is fine. Yeah, I think that's about it. You can cut. I think cutting these 8 cards, 7 if you want to keep a Gold Sark, which is fine is the good way to go. And then put in some chaos, some dark typings plus a Chaos Orc. That's how I'm gonna move forward with the deck. All right, I'll show as we're putting this away. I'm gonna talk. So I lost round 1 versus the Blackwing player. Round 2, I got to Vayu Turbo. We went to a close game 3, but JD clutched me up. He got me there. Round 3 was versus Diva Hero, which is how I found a rough matchup. They comboed off harder than me. My mills weren't that great, and it always depends on mills. But yeah, we kind of got killed that game. We just like out-tempoed me immediately. I couldn't keep up with all the things he was like doing. I was just like, all right, normal, set a card, and he was doing Diva, Snally. It was not a great look for me, but also wasn't too bad. The extra deck didn't really matter. This part doesn't matter, but moving on after Diva Hero, round 5. I'm already X2 at this point, so I'm like, I'll play 1 more, and if I go X3, I drop. On round 4, sorry. Round 4, I won 2, go to round 4. I faced Dragon. Went to another game 3, but we clutched it up with a full board. We just popped off. We had 2 Wolf, Arcus, and a Jane up. And we was just milling everything. I was just waiting to get JD. I had Beckoning Light set. I was just like, I'm top of the world. I'll take it. Okay, yeah. The extra 1 Chimera Tech, Armory Arm, Catastor. I think I made this one. I think I made Catastor once. Android, why not? Brio, we made this. I know we made this for sure. Gaia, the Force of Earth, didn't make it. Goyo, I made it once. Tempest Magician, didn't make it. AFD, thought about making it. Black Rose, also thought about making it. Colossal Fighter didn't make it. RDA didn't make it. Stardust didn't make it. Other Stardust didn't make it either. And the Thought Ruler also didn't make it. So what I made was this. It wasn't an opportunity, but I'm keeping it, obviously. This, and maybe these 2. Cool, right? Doesn't really matter. Your main deck is what is powerful about the deck. And then let's get into the side, which I have some interesting things to say about. All right. The side deck became something. So we're on 2 Consecrated Light, 2 Sidra, Dede Crow, 1 MST, 1 Oppression, Torrential Tribute, triple Trap Stun, and triple Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. So how much did I prepare for Blackwing? So these could be for Blackwing, these are for Blackwing, these could also be for Blackwing, these could be for Blackwing, and these were Blackwing. So there's technically 3 cards that technically could not be for Blackwing, but could also be argued for Blackwing. So yeah, MVP probably of the side is Trap Stun. This card just ate up everything. This was so good to just like set, and then I know my for next turn my plays were okay. They set into it. I just flip Trap Stun, and then we're all good to go. It's much better Cold Wave for sure. Torrential, also very good. The Oppression hardly came up. It was okay. Shadow Imp. I think these were I think you can cut to 2. Just play 2 Shadow Imp. You only play 3 if you're even on all these. Crow was fine. I mostly milled them. Cyber Dragon though, pretty good guy. 21 just to stick him on there. The MST was also pretty good. I'll take it. What was the worst thing, I think, was maybe the Consecrated Light. I'll be honest with you. They're only okay. On my first 2 matches, you know, Blackwing to Vayu Turbo, good when I'm going first. But when I'm on the draw and going second, they're only okay. Because you're always going to run into Icarus attack. Pretty much always. And this is easy Icarus attack fodder. So moving forward, I think these should be your way to floodgate Blackwing and Vayu Turbo specifically. I don't think you need this one. And Lightsworn anyway. Yeah, so cut 2 cards. You can probably put in another Repression if you wanted, and a fun card of your choosing. But Trap Stun, gotten so much value this that event. So I talked about game 4 or round 4. Round 5, X2 went 2-2. Round 5 fought Diva Hero again, and then we got out tempoed again. So it was a rough matchup because they're just building a board faster than you. It is what it is. So shout out to Collector's Hut, where this or Kut, sorry, with a K, K-U-T. They hosted a great event, ran very smoothly. I'll put the live stream down in the description below where they're at. The link to that, yeah, it will be in the description. I was not on stream, surprisingly. Didn't have me on stream there, so it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your Edison's I don't know, tips, tricks, and spicy texts down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.